An early title from Hudson Soft, Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom is a text adventure in a similar gameplay style as the Mac Adventure series, only completely insane and less deadly. As the name would imply, the story takes place in a world of anthropomorphic vegetable people. The evil Minister Pumpkin has kidnapped the Princess Tomato, stolen her deceased father's royal emblem, and occupied the Salad Kingdom with his army of cruel human farmies. It is your duty as the brave knight Sir Cucumber to right these wrongs with the aid of your buttered-fingered squire, Percy the Persimmon. Along the way, you'll rally the resistance army, water crops, fight giant banana monsters, face almost certain doom, beat up total strangers, salvage perfectly edible asparagus donuts out of garbage cans, pilot the giant mech Dice-O-Matic, munch on some psychedelic grass, and spy on sexy oranges in the bath. Your view of the action is represented by a series of poorly drawn, yet incredibly charming static illustrations. Many of the character portraits are hilariously awful in an MS Paint sort of way, but the style is absolutely intentional and only lends to the overall what the fuckness of the gameplay experience. Unfortunately, the gameplay's logic is about as coherent as the concept. Advancing the story is often a matter of randomly clicking the available actions. There is just no predicting how the system will respond to your choices. When in doubt, slug random vegetables in the face, or let Percy take over the interrogations. More annoyingly, the game will straight up lie to you. There have been obstacles that I couldn't pass because even though I had looked at an item on the screen and the game had assured me there was nothing interesting to be found, I still had to search the area again. Or worse, I had to leave a screen and come back for no apparent reason at all. When you're not blindly groping for clues, you'll be spelunking in RPG-like first-person dungeons. There's a handful of these short labyrinths scattered throughout the game. It was one of the story-lengthening extras added to the NES version over the PC-88 original. And you thought the NES art was bad. While traversing the underground, Percy engages enemies in ridiculously easy bouts of finger wars. A two-phase game of rock-paper-scissors that requires the victor to confirm his phase 1 success by predicting which direction the loser will look. Each monster has a pattern that you can easily pick up with a little trial and error. There's no real consequence for losing, but for those of you that hate thinking, spamming a single direction works more often than not. In fact, the only time this minigame presents a real challenge is in the final battle against Minister Pumpkin himself, which can kill you, so pay close attention to his patterns. Save your passwords, and don't say I didn't warn you. When broken down objectively, Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom sounds pretty terrible, but I think it's accurate to say that no one plays this title for the riveting gameplay. There's a lot of humor to be found here, whether from Percy's witty observations, the bizarre NPCs, or that ridiculous artwork. Love it or hate it, Princess Tomato is a crazy game that begs to be experienced.